Good morning, good morning. It's my favorite day of the week. Thursday. The day off day. The day when my house is empty. I get to listen to the urban noises of life. I get to listen to my house breathe. The kids are all off to school. My husband's off to work. And I typically don't schedule a bunch of errands or running around on Thursday. I'd much rather save those for a day when I have high energy. You need that one day of the week where you just don't have demand. That's my Thursday. I've already got my coffee going. I can hear the garbage man making his rounds. I can hear the chickens over in the yard. They're waking up, starting to get picky-pecky over who said what last. I like those sounds. For the most part, my house is pretty calm and quiet on a Thursday. I've been poking around in my corner. You're propped up on my my cart, my project cart. It's not really a project cart, it's a supply cart. That would be a fun tour. I cleaned it up today. I took all of my scrap balls or scrap pieces and added them to the scrap tote, unless it was big enough to do a project with, and then it went into the floppy tote. I cleaned off the top of my dresser. Has current projects and some more tools. I have my yarn ball winder. I have two hat displays. Hazel. I have a sliding glass door here, and she likes to make the rounds. She comes in through the bedroom, down the hallway, through the kitchen, out the sliding glass door, and back around again. She's a good girl. And I poked around, so I have the GG cat purse with the embroidery thread. I have all of that together. I have my car project all together. Ooh. The earthquake was yesterday. It was a 4.1. It was centered about 4 miles from us in Isleton. It was a close to the surface earthquake, so it was a bit jolty, no aftershocks. It felt, I was in the car getting ready to go to a client's house, and it felt like someone was pushing down on the trunk of the car or something for a little while. I kind of looked around like, what in the world? And it was over. No big deal. The shaking camera reminded me. I have my socks. They've been in timeout for a little while. I think they're behaving themselves. I've decided to rip back the one row and start fresh. I am not going to put in a safety. I know. I'm going to free fall with Tom Petty into these. I am just going to get another 9-inch circular the same size, and I'm going to just slowly take my quiet time and go around and pick up my stitches. I know, that's what I'm going to do. All right, no more shaking. So I have those two projects. I don't feel like I've been accomplishing anything, but I have. I've been working every single day. On my free time in the morning and during boxing and in the evening. Those are usually my 3 times to sit and create. And I have been actively working on things that whole time, but I can't show you. Sunday begins the October Opal Spirit Week, and then I can show you all the things I've been working on. I've been working on a lot. Just know content. I do have some things to share with you. Oh, I have a batwing sweater that I made. It is, two of me would fit, but the idea was I wanted it big and baggy and I wanted to wear it with leggings. I made this with some Lions brand Comfy Cotton Blend. It is in the color Stained Glass. I have 2 more of these balls. I could actually probably make myself one that would fit, but I thought I went with my friggin' bats thing. This is a pattern. It's a YouTube tutorial. She shows you step of the way. It's made in 2 panels. It has a as thick as you want ribbing in the bottom. It has ribbing, and then you work up, increasing on the sides of the 2 panels, and your arms are built in. It's all one panel, and then you stitch up the side and you put whatever neck you prefer. I went for the boat neck because bat wings are like, it's loose, it's comfy. It is V-stitches, so it worked up really fast. It was a tutorial. Made it, I want to say a few years ago. We've lived here for 3. I think this was a project from the old house. I'm pretty sure I commented on her YouTube tutorial because I love to tell, especially when the tutorial has a few different parts or videos to the tutorial. I love to chime in and say, okay, I'm doing great, I'm going strong. Thank you for the correction. Thank you for the clear view. Thank you for describing this certain section. I was struggling and it clarified it for me. I love to give the positive feedback because I know tutorials take a lot of time. And I want the creators to feel appreciated, so they'll make me another one. So that was by Jolie Knits. I'm gonna do some research. I'll drop it in the description box below for you in case you want to make a friggin' batwing sweater. I love it. It's cozy, it's comfy. I haven't honestly worn it very much, but this is my year for breaking out all the stuff, wearing all the stuff, enjoying it. And this yarn was actually I don't remember if I purchased it or if it was a yarn swap, but I know that it came from Yarny Marnys Crochet Corner. I'll drop her link down too. She's amazing. She is so personable. She's fun. She's always working on something and she's quick. She does some gorgeous, intricate work. She has the patience for the tablecloths. I know. And she's got a new puppy, Zero. You should go meet Zero. He's such a sweetheart. So I think that's where the Comfy Cotton came from. It's splitty, but again, it's a positive for being left-handed. When they twisted, that's a pretty good view. When they twisted the yarn, the cotton around one another, I was told for right-handed people it becomes very splitty. But because I'm left-handed, the twist caters to the way I'm working the yarn. So worked up amazing for me, and I still got 2 more. There's a lot in here. There's 392 yards in here. No. I have enough whips. The whip monster's out of control. I got those whips, and right here next to my seat is the whip basket. It's got 2 projects in it that I look at every day. Every time I sit in my little cozy chair, every time I go to put my shoes on, which I keep under the cozy chair, I look at these whips and I say, looking a little dusty. Today's not your day. I want to get that top finished up. long-term goal. I'm not gonna wear that top till summer anyway. And then the blanket, it might be done. I don't know, we'll see. I don't have to decide that stuff today. I got other stuff. I got a Christmas gift. I want to do those socks before our Thanksgiving trip. Oh, I've got something else to share with you. Sip. I have 2 teenage daughters and a rambunctious 9-year-old son. Crafting's my thing. Crochet, I'm getting into knitting. I dabbled in some Tunisian crochet. But I've been a very hands-on hobbyist. I'm not much into video games. I'm not much into card collecting. I tend to get overwhelmed with rules of board games and feel like I'm just not doing it right. I like the solitary hobbies. But my kids lately have their phones out and they've been announcing that they are wandering the neighborhood doing raids. And as a loving, responsible mom that I am, I encourage them to go out and have a great time. Go right up the neighborhood. And that has led to a collecting of the cards. Last night, we had lots of friends over, lots of company, and there was a lot of card trading. And going through the cards, my son's cards, I guess everyone was trying to help him sort them out. They came across some cards that maybe mom would be interested in. You ready? Freaking bats. This is a crocheted, I don't know if it's gonna come in clear. This is a crocheted bat. Not exactly how I would crochet it. There we go. Not exactly how I would crochet it. I mean, I'd probably do the wings the other way, but that's a bat. I love it. That's a crocheted Pokemon bat. Like, you know, I've made kids like the character plushies and stuff that they enjoy, but look at this cute little fluffy cotton candy thing. Not you, Hazel. No. Do you want to see it? She don't want to see it. She was told to leave him alone. There's like that little swirly thing. I'm sorry, I don't know how to tell you what kind of card this is. It says basic. Here's a caterpillar-y looking thing, which interests me is because they're characters, but they look familiar, but they're almost a mashup of maybe a few different characters. And then, okay, so Jigglypuff. Well, here's a wiggly stuff. And this one, I could actually see the little stitches in it. Very, very basic shapes to make this one. I know I got quite a few of them. I have to give them back to Ryan. I can't keep them. And this one, Grubin, it looks like a grub. Like a little bug grub thing. You know what? These aren't coming through very clear. I guess you could Google them if you were interested, or if you have Pokemon fans in your family. It would really be fun to have, I don't know, a little card, a little display box. Oh, this one. Okay, so this one even looks pretty. We got a hologram card. Hollow. The kids are excited to see this one, and then when they saw that it was a crocheted one, they came running in. This is the first one they came to give me. It's like, I know, I'm gonna take it out of the clear wrapper because it's putting a reflection, but I hope I'm not losing like hundreds of dollars by putting a fingerprint on the corner. It's like this one's my favorite, not because it's shiny. It's got like this little slug, snail looking, it's got antennas, it's got like a little sluggy foot. Kind of brightened up my evening that even when they're looking at Pokemon cards, if they see something that I would be interested in, then they bring it to my attention, they get all excited, and it kind of draws us into a hobby that's combining their current interest and something I'm definitely interested in. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in these. I think most of them, not most of them, some of them. Okay, it only looks like one of them. They got these Halloween packs of cards that they had like a couple of cards in each one from Costco, and they were to gift, but they bought them and split them and opened them up or something. The other ones, they just look like regular cards. But I couldn't wait to share them with you. If you're into Pokemon, I mean, that's a whole clique or a little genre or a little branch off that combines multiple hobbies. I wonder if they do it they might, for other hobbies. It's a new world, right? And then in the mailbox, I think last week, Hazel, that's a loud toy. We have company. That's a loud toy. Why don't you take that in the living room? Okay. No, not right here. We might just be done visiting. Last week or the week before, Hirschner's tried to send me a love note, trying to entice me to order again. I didn't get my Halloween yarn. I canceled that order after they said that it was going to be a 3-month wait. I think this might have been the time when it was going to arrive. I wanted the candy corn colored Halloween yarn to make a little vest or a little dress for a teddy bear, and then a matching like witch's hat or another little top that I was going to give to my niece. I would never really have the time to do all that and get it to her. Plus, I gave her the little teddy bear when I visited with them before the yarn crawl. So that worked out well with the timing, and I guess I'm not too heartbroken. As much as I love Halloween, it's just yarn. But they're enticing me with these everyday value yarns. Man, some of the prices in here are low. They got cakes with 300-400 yards in it for $3.99. I don't need yarn. I don't really need notions. But I do love looking at the magazines, the catalogs. I do. I love seeing all the patterns. And see, that's really what I'm mostly interested in, is the patterns. I have beautiful yarn. But when you see a pattern like that, it just inspires me. I have all those yarns. I don't need to buy the kit. They sell a kit for the different sizes. They'll even sell you a crochet hook for $1.79. Throw it in the kit. I have all that. And if you just want to buy the pattern, you can go on the website and buy the pattern. But it also inspires you to dig a little deeper and look into all of our resources that we've created, and find patterns that are similar, or mash a couple together, or, you know, enjoy what we have as a community. And sometimes I just need that inspiration to come to the front door and say, hey, are you interested in this? Yes, I am. Oh, look at all those ends to weave in. That ongoing blankety project. Oh, I need the instant gratification of getting something done quicker than a blanket. Can't do blankets. Done a few blankets. especially for baby showers. Baby showers seem to be like a plushie and a blanket kind of thing. Well, I think that's just about it for today. I started watching Schitt's Creek last night. I found it, quite a few people have been talking about lately. Tap Mama mentioned it in some yarn that she'd gotten a hold of. Beautiful yarn. I still haven't figured out. I'm on season 1, episode 3 that I started last night. I still haven't figured out why this family has a yarn line. It's funny. It got a few giggles out of me. Quite a bit of it's stupid funny. Slapstick humor. But it's entertaining enough, and I don't have anything else watching. I'm not really a big TV person. I like watching my YouTube videos or listening to an audiobook as I crochet and work, or I'm in the car and I just roll down the windows and listen to nature. But I am enjoying the show. There's quite a few seasons, so I should be able to get the whips under control by season 6. We'll see. Well, thank you very much for visiting with me today. I really appreciate it. Hope you get tangled up in some yarn today. Take care. Goodbye.